Welcome back to another Rocket League video. In this video right here, we are going to be talking about how you can go from your current rank to a higher rank for the very first time. I recently went from Champion 3 to Grand Champ in 2s for the very first time, and I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I have a lot to share with you guys, so this video is sort of targeted towards a little bit higher ranks, you know, like Diamond Plus. But you know what? If you're a Silver 2 and you found this video helpful, whoop-de-frickin-do, pop a like. Alright, thank you very much. Real quick, I just want to talk about one of the sponsors for the channel. RocketChamp.com offers a 2-week training course for Diamond and Platinum players. In this course, you get a step-by-step guide on how to rank up as fast as possible. For a limited time, you can get access to a free intro course on how to deal with bad teammates. I've linked it down below, so make sure to go check it out. Okay, so let's start off by talking about one of the most important things that you need to rank up and improve in Rocket League. It's your mindset. Okay, I've seen a few different types of mindsets out there, but one of the least effective mindsets is the I'm super nuts at this game and I deserve a higher rank. Okay? Nobody's getting anywhere with that mindset. I would know, I've had that mindset myself. It feels great, but you're never gonna get anywhere except for stay in your current rank, which isn't what we're trying to do with this video. We're trying to push for a higher rank. With this mindset, you're just screwing around, you know, you're just going for fantasy clips, you're showing off to everyone your super saucy mechanics. But nobody cares, okay? You're skipping rotations, you're whiffing nets, you're blaming your teammates, and you're forfeiting because your teammate looks bad, alright? This isn't gonna get you anywhere. The mindset that you want, okay, it's the, yo, I'm great at this game, but I want to improve mindset, okay? That's... Classy, you're just making up these mindsets on the spot. No, I'm not. I'm just giving them a name on the spot, alright? There's a difference. Trust me. These are very real mindsets. Anyway, with the I'm trying to improve mindset, you're thinking about every little detail that you're doing out there on the pitch, alright? You're not skipping no replays when you get scored on. You're taking a close look at what exactly your opponent did to scoop the ball so cleanly over your head with minimal effort, alright? You're taking a look because you want to know how you can better yourself in the future. You're not avoiding 1v1s because you're not confident with your dribbles, alright? You're gonna freaking play ones because that's how you get confident with your dribbles. Oh god. Anyway, you know what I mean though, right? Alright? You're taking a hard look at yourself in the mirror, buddy, and you're realizing that you got flaws, okay, but you can fix them. You can fix them with effort, pain, and gain. Gain is what comes. You get gain from pain, alright? Do it. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is you gotta fix the problems that are keeping you in your current rank. I remember a few of my problems were like boost management and especially defense. I was always decent at scoring, but I couldn't save a net to save my life, alright? So focus on the things that you're bad at and practice them and improve. Okay, that's the best way to improve. Anyway, moving on, let's talk a little bit about nerves. Okay, nerves are a huge part when you're pushing for a higher rank. I don't understand what's the deal with nerves, especially on your rank up game. You just start whiffing the ball, you start hesitating, you start playing worse for no reason. Okay, and one of the biggest things that you might do is start trying new stuff that you've never tried before just because you want that win that bad. Okay, don't try new stuff. You don't know how to do that. Stop. There are countless number of overtimes where I've been nervous and then I've gone for a super stupid kickoff and whiffed and just got scored on instantly. Anyway, you guys don't gotta worry about nerves anymore because I got a super solid tip for you guys. You know, like high level athletes, before a big game, when the interviewer asks if they were nervous about the upcoming game, you know what they say? They say, no, I'm excited. Okay? Now think about that, alright? Nerves and excitement is the same sensation. It's the same feeling in your body. So next time you're nervous because you're about to rank up, you tell yourself you're excited, okay? And you stop hesitating, you stop whiffing, and you start winning. Alright, be a winner. Do it. Anyway, let's talk about the differences between solo queuing and playing with teammates. I think of solo queuing as a completely different game mode than playing with friends, okay? When you're solo queuing, you have like 2 minutes to understand your teammate's playstyle, and he's got like 1 minute to understand your wacky playstyle. Okay, so there's no messing around. You gotta focus up, you gotta make sure that you got solid rotations. And a tip that I always use when solo queuing is making sure that my rotations are super obvious for my teammate. There's nothing worse than a teammate who is always hesitating on the rotation, and you can never quite tell if he's actually going for the ball or if he's going to go back to the net. try to make your rotations as obvious for your teammate as possible. Another thing to keep in mind when solo queuing is your teammate's boost amount. You gotta really think about your teammate and whether or not he has boost in certain situations, and whether or not you're about to take his freaking boost when you're at 60 boost. Okay, just think about boost, please, thanks. When you're getting really close to your target rank and you're solo queuing, you gotta really start trusting your teammates, especially in like 2s. I'm not quite sure about 3s, but I mostly play 2s when solo queuing. You gotta start trusting your teammates, because odds are your teammate is probably better than you and has already been the rank that you're trying to get. And he's not experiencing all the nerves, excuse me, the excitement that you're experiencing. And he's a little bit more chillaxed, a little bit more like, yo, I got this, don't worry about it. So don't cut his rotations and don't take his shots for him. Okay, this is a common thing that I've noticed a lot, especially for myself even, where I've been solo queuing, been playing really confidently and really cleanly, and then I get the next teammate who's this like little fella who's bouncing all around the map, super excited about his rank up games, and who's just sort of cutting my rotations, stomping on everything that I'm doing, whiffing my shots, and you know, it's just not a good thing, okay? Respect your teammates in solo queue, unless you know they're bricks or whatever, then you can flame them a little bit here and there. That's allowed. I think I prefer solo queuing over teaming up with friends when pushing for a higher rank, especially if the friend that I'm teaming with is like my MMR and has never been the rank that I'm pushing for. Then we're both going to be experiencing some nerves when pushing for that higher rank, and we're going to be playing worse because of it. So I'd recommend solo queuing, but treat it as if it's a different game mode, okay? Don't jump into solo queuing expecting your teammate to play just like your buddy, because like I said earlier, your teammate only has a certain amount of time to understand your playstyle. Now let's hop into my final point, which is talking about warmth. Okay, warmth is a huge part of every competitive game and every sport for that matter. Especially if you've been playing really well the day before, and then you hop on Rocket League the day after, thinking, oh man, I'm gonna crush it in some 2s. You get this realization where it's like, has something changed? What's going on? Why can't I hit this aerial? Why am I less consistent than I was yesterday? And the answer to that is, dude, yesterday you were playing for hours. You were playing for hours, and your previous memory of playing was at your peak where you were playing absolutely insane. Okay? So the day after, what you gotta do is warm up. I'd say warm up for at least 30 minutes, and some of the key things that you really got to focus on, believe it or not, isn't your air dribbles, okay? It's not your ceiling shots, and it's not your flip resets. It's consistency. So what I like to start off with is like 15 minutes of solid ball control, doing nothing but dribbling, turning, most importantly, flicks and shots. You got to really focus on this when warming up, okay? Then move on to some aerial control and whatnot. Just really try to warm up your key mechanics rather than practicing your fancy stuff, which is arguably a lot more fun to practice. It's way funner to practice air dribbling and ceiling shots, but consistency is key when trying to improve, and consistency is definitely key when you're pushing for that higher rank and you're playing a little bit outside of your comfort zone because you're playing with higher ranked players. Now, warming up for 30 minutes is one thing, but there's this sort of like, I don't know what to call it, this super warm feeling that you get after playing for multiple hours, multiple days consistently. I get this feeling of, I just can't miss, I just can't mess up. And normally when I get this feeling of being really good at the game, I stop playing ranked and I go into casual games, and I even go into the Rocket League Discord, and I like to show off to lower ranked players my insane mechanics. And this is such a bad thing to do. What I should do instead, and something that I've been doing recently, is using this super warmth feeling and grinding more comp. I think the reason why I go into like casual games after this is because to get to that stage of feeling super warm, you got to be playing for multiple hours, and at that point you're starting to feel a little bit burnt out and whatnot. But if you keep playing comp and you keep focusing, even though you're feeling a little bit burnt out, you can actually pass that burnt out feeling and go into this super state of mind where you're super concentrated and really focused on your gameplay. So my final tip to you guys is, if you do get this super warmth feeling, just don't like go showing off. Don't go showing off to your friends how good you're feeling, okay? Continue playing comp, keep your confidence contained. Just try to keep your same state of mind of improving rather than becoming really confident in your abilities. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully it helped you out. I realized that it was a little bit more goofy than my normal videos, but that's kind of fun. I like that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the support on my previous videos. I truly am, like blown away by the amount of support on my last video. I believe it's at like 60,000 views, which is insane for me. So thank you guys so much for that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to pop a like and subscribe. We're getting close to 5,000 subscribers, and I got something super cool planned for when we hit 5,000 subscribers, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to stay classy, and I'll see you guys next time.
Please like and subscribe. Thank you.